Y'all, welcome back to another video. I am Ms. V and I am a geometry teacher, and I'm also an IB math teacher, applications and interpretation. So today our video is going to be about exterior angle theorem. So I'm just going to hop straight into it and get started. As y'all know, or if you don't know, if you're new here, hi, welcome. Please stay. I write on my iPad as I'm recording these videos, so usually I'll be looking down. So if I ever look down, it's because I'm writing, all right? So like I said, today we're going to be talking about exterior angle theorem, okay? And this theorem is usually introduced after you start talking about triangles. So exterior angle theorem is basically the idea that if I have a triangle, and let's say I have these angles A, B, and C inside of my triangle, there's going to be, so like I already drew it, but if I decide to extend one of the sides of that triangle, so instead of stopping it here, I sort of extended the side out here, there's an angle that's formed, an exterior angle, because it's no longer inside the triangle. There's an angle that's formed here, and we'll call it angle D. Okay, that angle D is an exterior angle to that triangle, okay? And notice that it has to be connected or next to one of the angles inside or within the triangle. So for example, if I were to do something like, let's say like this, that would not be considered an exterior angle because it's not continuing the side of a triangle. It's just me drawing an extra line there, okay? So your exterior angle, it has to continue one of the sides of your triangle, okay? So for example, this angle over here, and I'm trying to find another color. This angle E right here is an exterior angle because I continued this side of the triangle, okay? And then finally, this angle over here, this angle right here, would also be considered an exterior angle, and we'll call that angle F. Let's pick yellow. Okay, but for now, I'm going to erase those two just so we don't get confused. I just wanted to make sure you guys were clear on what an exterior angle is, okay? So angle D is an exterior angle. What exterior angle theorem says is if I add angle A plus whatever angle B is, that's going to be equal to the measure of angle D, okay? So if I add this angle plus this one, it's going to be equal to the measure of this angle right here, okay? There are many ways to show that this is true, but one way that I like to think of it is C and D. There are two angles that are right next to each other and they form a line. So C and D are a linear pair, which means that we know that the three angles right inside of that triangle. So let's write this out mathematically. We know that A plus B, that's not the color for B, plus B plus angle C equals 180 because of triangle sum theorem, okay? We know that those three together equal 180. But now I also know that C plus D equals 180 as well, okay? So if I want to solve, let's say I want to solve for C, I can rewrite C as, let's subtract D on both sides. So subtract this on both sides. So I can rewrite C as 180 minus D. And now I can plug in C in that original equation there, okay? So that's one way to prove that it's true. I'm not going to get too into this. If you guys want to see a proof of why exterior angle theorem is true, just comment on this video and I can make another video about that, okay? All right, so let's do an example. So let's do an example, okay? So let's say we have a triangle, okay? And let's say that this angle is 50 degrees. And let's say that this angle is 31 degrees, okay? And I said, hey, find the measure of this angle D here, the exterior angle, okay? Very simple. We know that when I add these two angles that are not connected to D, so these two angles are not next to that exterior angle D, when I add those two angles together, 50 plus 31, that's going to be equal to D. And then 50 plus 31 is 81. So this angle D equals 81 degrees, okay? Then from there, you could also find what angle C is, or this other missing angle down here. So let's say I also said, okay, now find angle C for me, okay? There's two ways you can do it. You can either use the fact that C plus D form a line, so it's 180, or you can just add these three angles together because they're inside of the triangle. So use triangle sum theorem, you know they're going to equal to 180. So I know 50 plus 31 plus C equals 180. So 81 plus C equals 180. And then we just subtract 81 on both sides. So C equals 99. C equals 99 degrees. Okay. So that is triangle sum theorem in a gist. So if you add the two angles that are not connected to that exterior angle, so C is right next to that exterior angle, you don't worry about C. Add these two angles together, that'll be equal to your exterior angle, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe to my channel, please, if you use my videos. And I will see you guys in another video. Don't forget to comment on this one if you want to see a proof of exterior angle theorem, okay? Bye, y'all. Have a great one.